Hi there, this is Amanda Thomas with Moxie Girl, your vacation rental cleaning specialist. I'm here with Chad Nickel, the owner of Aquaman Pools. He's here today to give us some tips on caring for your vacation rental pools. Thanks for joining us today.
You bet, good to be here.
Yeah, thank you. So when we were talking earlier, you had mentioned that vacation rental pools are more like commercial pools than residential pools. What did you mean by that?
Yes, so at a residential pool you might have 2 or 3 people in the pool during the week. At a vacation rental pool, people are paying for use of a property that they're here for vacation. So quite often there might be 10 people in the house, right? And since they're paying for use of that pool, they're using that pool much more than they would in a residential situation. So there might be 5, 6, 8, 10 people, maybe more in that pool every day, right? So pools run and consume chemicals based on how many people are in them and how much organic matter is in that pool. So you having 10 or 15x the amount of people in that pool that you would in a normal residential pool. So it has to be treated like a commercial pool. So
it would need more chemicals or just different chemicals, or
yeah, so a combination of things. It would need chemicals with chemical feeders on the pool, like a tab feeder that's back at the equipment essentially, so that it's continually feeding chlorine in that pool. So it's staying in front of those issues, so it doesn't get murky and etc. But then also maybe some other chemicals like enzymes and that kind of thing that we wouldn't always use in a residential setting. So for instance, sunscreen and things like that on the body, chlorine is fighting to get rid of that, and it's consuming a lot of chlorine to do that. So if there's more and more people in the pool, things like enzymes or other types of algicides can kind of help get rid of those things, so the chlorine can actually do its job correctly and keep the water clear.
Okay, so that's why one time when we stayed at a vacation rental, we had 8 of us in a hot tub. The next morning it was like a scummy soup.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. So you don't want that happening with your vacation rental guests. That's not good reviews.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Any other tips that you would give vacation rental owners to make sure that they're protected, that they're safe, that they're getting good reviews?
Yeah. So one of the things also is make sure it's not just a chlorine floater in the pool. So in a residential situation, there's like a little pop-up feeder that has chlorine in it that's floating around the pool, right? So in a vacation rental pool, it's better to have that back at the equipment, because somebody's kid can take that chlorine tablet out of that floater, and it can hurt them, right? So that's a potential liability, and that's something that can be easily solved with a simple tablet feeder back at the pool equipment. So it's away from the environment that the guests are swimming in. And all commercial pools have that as a requirement by code. So in this situation, although it's not a quote-unquote inspected pool, a commercial pool, that's the best way to do it. And from a pure liability perspective, that kind of eliminates some of those concerns. So it also might be a situation where you could potentially reduce some insurance costs if you could do some of those things. The thing would be putting no dive signs around. So you do your part as the vacation rental owner, and making sure that hey, the sign was there. Somebody, God forbid, hurt themselves diving in your pool.
Yeah, try to protect yourself from the silly decisions that guests could make.
Exactly. Yep.
Sounds good. So it sounds like it's important to have signs posted, and also make sure that your pool guy knows that it's a vacation rental, so he can have the chemicals set up correctly for that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep.
Well, and if any of you owners out there don't have pool service yet or are looking to change, Aquaman Pools services the Valley. They are fantastic. This is Chad. He's the owner. If you have any questions, please reach out to them. They would be happy to help you with your pools. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.